welcome to the call. I hope we have a good connection. Sip Sagai, whose name changed? Sip Atmatray, Sip Gautam, Sip Bridget, Sip Preeti, Sip Bliko, Sip Girish, Sip Gaurish, Sip Ashok Nishani, Sip Master Anand. I'm forgetting who changed their name recently. There was one person. Tanu. Ruth Tanu, right?
Yes.
So I was just looking who has changed the name and I saw you joining. Sip Rutanu. Sip Rutanu. Sip Rutanu. So with that note, I welcome you all to the call, and I am asking you all, Sip Eru. I'm asking you all to get on to the discussion, an interesting discussion today. Administrator will put up the subject, and let us see how many of you can use this to move forward on the journey of enlightenment. Do we need religion to be enlightened? Do we need religion to be enlightened? Who would like to start? Yes, please.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivoham. Bolo Ashok.
We don't need religion to start for enlightenment.
Don't need religion. Correct? Then we should throw it out there. What you're saying, we should throw out all the religions.
No, we don't need one religion. It's for all the religions. Same.
No, do we need religion?
The soul is the same for all religions.
No. So what is the subject of discussion? What is the subject of discussion?
Do we need a religion for enlightenment?
So what is the answer to that? Do we need religion or we don't need religion?
All religions can get enlightenment. So we need
Ashok,
all the religions.
We need religion. We don't
religions.
need religion. We need one religion. We need all religions. What is your answer?
We need all the religions because the soul is one.
Why we need all religions?
The soul is one in everyone.
Okay, so let us. Okay, so you're saying soul is one. I understand. But why do we need religion for enlightenment? That is a subject. We need religion or we don't need religion?
We need. They will guide us.
Religion will guide.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? Ruth. Bridget, is it okay? Bridget, start. I'm not sure who's going first.
Oh, Shivoham Guruji, thank you for accepting my name as Rutanu. Actually, I wanted to say that all the religions are same as God is one, and that is the SIP. So religion does not play a role in our enlightenment.
Okay, so you don't think we need religion for enlightenment? Okay, good. So thank you for your answer, Bridget. I'm sorry I cut you. I had to cut you, Bridget. Let me have you answer.
No, it's not a problem. Hi, Shivam.
Shivoham. Do we need religion for enlightenment?
I would like to say, I'm saying religion is the kindergarten of spirituality. We need a bar to anchor, ancrer. You understand what I want?
Yeah, I understand.
I understand. Put the bars on the spirituality because we need the connaissance, the knowledge, and everything to get enlightened after. Because with religion, we learn the good, the bad, and everything we need to know.
Okay. I understand everything you say. Let me see other people understand or no. I will tell you in 5. I understand everything. So let me wait for other people to speak. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you for your good answer. Rumataji, Kiran.
Guruji Pranam. Shivoham
Pranam.
Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, religion is only hindrance in enlightenment because it teaches us many gods are there, which is not correct. Then they talk about hell and heaven, which is not there, imaginary. Then they say the soul is in the house for 13 days. That is also myth. So many things they are telling which are not correct. So we should not follow religion, but we should go to spirituality. We should
तो
not stay
religion
religion.
को कचड़े का डब्बे में डाले.
रिलीजन सिर्फ बिगनिंग में ठीक है कि हमें होप फेथ वगैरह देता है कि भगवान में विश्वास रखो, पर बच्चों को कहते हैं भगवान ऊपर रहता है स्काई में और भगवान मंदिर में है. ये सब मिथ है जो रिलीजन इज टीचिंग.
Okay, good. Thank you for your clear answer. But it is quite different from what Bridget said. But Bridget said a different way. So let us analyze in few minutes. We have got Amitash and then Sudeep.
Shivam, Master.
Sure, Amitash.
Master, we don't need religion to be for enlightenment.
You don't need to.
And,
Okay, good.
And the simple reason is that we pray through God, not to God. And once we rise up to a certain level, then we don't need even that.
Okay, thank you. Let us ask Sudeep. Thank you, Amitash. Sudeep Bhargava.
Shivam sir,
Sure.
I believe religion is required to the extent that we were talking about the keys for enlightenment a few days back. Mumukshutva was one of the key steps. So I believe to fall in love, you need some kind of a physical form. I'm not saying that is the ultimate form, but we need something to start with. As an example, if I have to teach a child what is the red color, I have to show him a red ball. But that red ball is not the only thing which is red. But to explain him the red color, I have to show him the red color. So that's why a form of God is required to kickstart your journey towards enlightenment. What the other people have said, that religion hinders, that is my personal opinion, that we look at religion from a very constrained view. It's like putting a tunnel like this and then looking at religion. So we don't see what is left and right. And it's because of that reason that we misinterpret the religion, because we are not looking at it in totality. Once we look at it in totality, then we will not get caught up with all these rituals, because we don't have the complete information. Whatever religion, even Hindus don't have complete information, and the others as well. It's because of that we fall into these rituals. But to start with, definitely required. That's my answer.
I'm feeling very happy we have this topic. I did not know the importance of this topic to all of you, but it's a very important topic. And I'm happy that we have this topic. Let me go to Pawan and then Bharat and Girish. We have three people in line. Pawan, tell me, Pawan.
Hi, Shivoham to everybody.
Sure.
I think religion, sir, if you don't mind, can you repeat the question? Is religion important? Is the question, right?
Do we need religion for enlightenment?
Do we need religion for enlightenment? Sir, we need a religion to enlightenment, but religion is not of whatever, like Hindus, Christian or whatever. We need a religion of soul. Like a religion.
That's not religion.
Okay.
That's not a religion.
Soul is, a SIP is not a religion, sir.
No, it's not a religion. It's not a religion.
Okay. So
religion,
I have perception about religion, sir. Correct me, sir.
So you have to understand what is religion. So you please Google a little bit. Religion is an organized form where there's a God, there's a scripture. Anything can't be religion. Sip cannot be religion. Tomorrow you will say whiskey is religion. No, whiskey is not religion.
Okay.
Religion is an organized as form of prayer. Religion it talks about a God, a scripture. It talks about a philosophy. So you have to study a little bit before you come back.
Okay.
Thank you, Girish. Sorry, Bliko and then Girish. Yes, Bliko.
Okay. The religion is important role in enlightenment, because the knowledge comes from religion, and not only the start, but what is the problem with the religion is there is so many dilution and so many bifurcation in the religion. If you see the original religion in Sanatan Dharma, where there was no other religion was there, and in the Vedas and Upanishads, it is very, very clearly defined what is Atma, what is God. Their God is everywhere and omnipresent and everything. All this crystal form of knowledge is already there in Upanishads and Vedas. So we need religion, and it is my view.
Before I forget, Bliko, keep in mind that Sanatana Dharma was not considered a religion. It was
Yes.
considered a way of life. Keep that
Way
in
of
mind. And the moment it became into Hinduism, then the religion came. Of course, we will try to.
Yes.
I want to bring that into perspective. I don't want to forget that such an important point you brought about. But we will touch the subject now in a few minutes. Girish, thank you, Bliko. After Girish, I think we would go Samatma and we'll stop. Girish, Samatma, and then we will get into the subject of AiR. Girish, please.
KG to PG, religion to enlightenment. Without
So?
KG, we cannot sit for SSLC examination and degree examination.
Okay.
It has to
So
begin
you are going.
KG. The concept of God is introduced by religion. Later on, who is God? Actually, God is SIP, is known in a later stage. So, foundation is religion, whatever may be the religion. Because the concept of God is same in every religion. That is in KG.
So are you're in sync with Bridget, if I'm not mistaken, right? Bridget said something similar to it. If you were there on the call when she said.
I did not hear it clearly.
Okay. But so therefore, I'm putting the question again to you. Do we need religion for enlightenment? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Girish. We are going to come to it. Samatma last, and then we are jumping into the subject. Samatma.
Shivoham, sir. Religion
Samatma.
is important for enlightenment because it is in religion that we have got the concept of God, and that is why we start our quest for enlightenment. Because we start asking who is God and then who am I. So the quest starts like as they said, it is a beginning, kindergarten. So the quest starts over there.
So do we need religion for enlightenment? Yes or no?
Yes, we need.
Okay. So here is the answer. Are you all ready? The answer is very simple. It comes in two lines. The first line, without religion, you cannot get enlightenment. First line, without religion, you cannot get enlightenment. And second line, with religion, you cannot get enlightenment. Who can repeat what I said? Yes. Pawan, tell me.
Without religion, we cannot get enlightenment, and with religion, we cannot get enlightenment.
Good, not bad. At least some people are listening. At least Rekha, no? At least you are listening. It's very, very nice. So let me explain this to you. I hope some of you have understood already what I'm trying to say. Without religion, what Bridget said, what Girish said, what even Sudeep said, you need religion to start your journey to God. You need religion to understand there is a God. You need religion not to become an atheist. Otherwise, when you're a kid, when you're a small baby, how will you pray? How will you understand the meaning of God? How will you understand what is God and what is Dog? Both are the same three alphabets. What is dog and what is God? Religion makes us understand. So what Bridget started saying that religion is a kindergarten. She speaks in a French accent, but I understand. And then she said, spirituality is a university. And it's absolutely right. And Girish explained it further very well. So the point is this, that without religion, there can be no basic foundation. for enlightenment. You need to have a basic foundation. But the question is, if you hold on to religion, after you are on this call, for example, you cannot have enlightenment. What Ru Mataji said, what I think many of you said, I'm sure of Ru Mataji, I think Ru Tanu also said the same thing. If you have religion, after you have learned the basics, you cannot get enlightenment. It is impossible. I think Ashok Nichani also said that. Ashok Nichani said we don't really need religion. But then Ashok turned around and said, no, but we need religion. So Ashok was in two minds. So let me explain this to you. Let me explain to you. Girish told it quite beautifully what Bridget tried to say. Girish said, can you attain PG without KG? ABCD, if you don't know ABCD, MAT, MAT, BAT, CAT, CAT, if you don't know the basics, can you become a graduate? You can't. Therefore, it is so important. Sanatana Dharma, what Bliko spoke about, was a way of, it was not a religion. It was a way of life. It was a philosophy of life. It was how the people in the Indus Valley used to live, from which Hinduism was born. And Hinduism became all idol worship and rituals and dogmas and superstitions and priests and everything that is wrong. Now the point is, imagine you are sitting in an LKG. Imagine today, Sudeep Bhargava is sitting and in his office he's still learning MAT, MAT, BAT, BAT, CAT, CAT, even now. How can he achieve graduation? He cannot become graduate. Impossible. I know some people who are 80 years old. 80 years old. Still they can't understand the meaning that Ganapati is not Ganapati. It's just a form. Not Shiva cut his head and put head on top and this is Ganapati. People are still thinking, Ganapati Bappa laddu khao, laddu leke aaya tumhare liye, Ganapati Bappa laddu khao. We are even after growing, we are still, imagine a student in the law college. Imagine a person doing PhD. Just take an example of a person doing PhD. And you ask that person in PhD, what are you learning? And that person says, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. And then U, V, W, X, Y, Z. It's okay for a kindergarten student to say. But if a PhD student is telling you this, you laugh. You'll say, what are you talking? Your PhD. Hello, PhD. What are you talking? But how did the person become PhD? How did the person become PhD? By going to kindergarten, by going to school, by evolving. So I'm leaving you with this and then opening up to ask questions. Remember this, what statement they gave you? Without religion, there can be no enlightenment. With religion, there can be no enlightenment. So you start without religion, one, and then you come back with religion. So this is the way it goes. You need religion for the basic foundation. But if you keep on remaining in the kindergarten of religion for the rest of your life, you cannot have enlightenment. If you keep on following what Ru Mataji said, all the myth, all the lies, all the dogmas, all the superstitions of religion, you cannot get enlightened. Impossible. Impossible. Opening up to question answers. Atmatre. Yes, start Atmatre.
Sure. Sir, what we will donate will return back to us. This is the law of donation. How it works? I want to know about something.
What you will donate will come back to us.
Yes.
That is the law of karma, no, Atmatre?
Yes.
It's a simple law of karma. What you donate will not come back to you. But what you give is what you will get. If today you are getting something, it is because you have been giving something. If today good things are happening in your life, it is only because of the good deeds you have planted. If today bad things are happening in your life, it's only because of the bad things you have done.
I see.
Nothing happens by luck. There's nothing called luck or chance.
Mhm.
Donations are a good thing. Suppose you're doing a good deed of donation. You have
Yeah.
already planted a seed. It will come back
Okay.
to you. It may come back to you today. It may come back to you after 10 years. It may come back to you next Janma. I don't know. But it will come back to you.
I see.
Any doubt? Are you clear about it?
No, I have no doubt, but I want to know, we gave donate any passes away, nahi kya? So how it is return and multiplies?
No, no. If you give a donation as Atmatray, you give a donation now, you're saying today. Suppose you're giving 1 lakh rupees for the Anath Ashram. You're giving 1 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
And suppose after some time you are no more.
Okay.
But that 1 lakh is the donation you have given is a good deed. No? It is recorded in your karma, no?
Yes.
So when you are reborn, you will get that back.
No.
Not in terms, not in
yes,
1 lakh rupees. You will get the good karma back.
No, I understand what you are saying, but I want to ask that in this Jalma only, if we donate money, I will get more money. I have
No,
experience.
No, that is not a rule like that. Cannot be like that.
I see.
See, understand the law of karma. The law of karma is working with a twin karma. It is not only what you are doing today.
Okay.
It is what you have done in the past, what you are doing today, that may come back today, that may come back in the next janma. You have no control on that.
Okay.
So don't believe that if you give donation, then everybody will give. No, if everybody gives 100 and they get 200, then if that's such a law, then everybody then what is the magic in the law?
But people not to believe in that law. I think so.
Yeah. No. So I think I hope you got what point I'm saying. It is
Yes,
not
sir.
a direct equation like that.
Okay.
Once you give the donation, you give. Forget about it.
Okay.
If it comes back, it comes back now. If it doesn't come back, it will come back sometime. But you forget about it. If you give the donation because you are expecting the result to come, it will never come.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sure, sure. One more,
Tushar
sir.
Modi.
One more thing.
Yes, sir.
The Prabhu is invisible. How the power loves us, and his ship is invisible. Yes. Are you?
Sip loves you. The question is how can you love Sip?
I see.
Suppose you love me. Suppose you love me as I am as you see Sip in me. That is your way of loving me. If I love you, seeing you as Sip, then it is a prema yoga. Then I'm loving you as a manifestation of Sip.
Yes.
I hope you are getting the point, Atpatray.
समझ रहा हूँ. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Tushar Modi.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Sir, do God know in which janma the person will get enlightened or moksha, sir? Attain moksha.
But the first point is God knows everything. First point. But second point, you must realize God is not God. God is Sip. God is the supreme power. Correct? And God is managing everything through universal laws. It's just like saying, does God know when the next tsunami is going to happen? Does God know when the next volcano is going to burst? Does God know when the next child is going to be born? Does God know when the next person is going to die? No, this is all being organized by the laws. God has created laws. That is the law of Sip. Supreme, immortal, universal laws. There are laws. Everything is controlled by the law. It's not, God is not like one Akbar the Great or Alexander the Great sitting in one throne somewhere and dictating orders. No, God is not like that. God is not taking care of the life of 8 billion people. God is a power. God is Sip. That power is making the earth go round and round. The power is making the waves come in the ocean. The power is making the birds fly in the sky. The power is making the sun glow 24 hours a day and the earth is rotating. The power is making reproduction happen in this world. The power is creating birth and death. This is how all happening through the divine power, which is beyond our comprehension. Done?
Yes, sir. Sir, one more question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, through subconscious mind, we can know the past janma. Is it true or not, sir?
It's a fairy tale. You must not believe in all these things. How through subconscious you will know past janma? Tell me about your past janma now. Can you tell me?
No, sir.
Can anybody in this call tell me what's their past janma? Can they tell me? Anybody can tell me? Go by intellect. Tushar Modi. Go by your intellect. Nobody in this world can talk about their past janma. Nobody. And that's why we should be clear. And you ask yourself, you and me cannot talk about past janma. It's a reset. It's just like saying, can a mobile, which is completely factory reset, remember the previous data? How can it be remember the previous data? The complete mobile is factory reset. Completely clear. There's no chance. No pictures, no data, no phone numbers, nothing is there.
But sir, some people say in Vedic Vedas also it is written that we can know the past.
Some people say that is the problem. No, Tushar, you're listening to too many people. When I was listening to one master, and that one master guided me which book to read, which book not to read. You don't follow you don't follow everything what everybody says.
Yes, sir.
And
is
most important, yeah. Oh, you tell me which line of the Upanishad is telling you. Please tell me that.
no, sir. For that I need to learn all the Upanishads. Sir, the Vedanta and Upanishads are same.
No, you don't need to. Before you learn Upanishad, your life will be over. So
Sir.
don't try to learn too much. You only learn 4 statements of the Upanishad. Full Vedas. The complete Vedas can be in 4 steps, 4 parts of the Upanishads. They are called Tattvamasi, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. Correct? These 4, the Upanishads, these 4 Mahavakyas come from 4 Vedas. Do you know these Mahavakyas, they come from 4 Vedas. So, do you know the 4 Vedas? What are the 4 Vedas? Do you know?
Yes, sir.
What are which are the 4 Vedas?
So, Samved, Yajurved, and Rigved and something, sir. The one, last one I am not getting, sir.
So, understand the point. I'm trying to give you, right? So, Tattvam Asi. Tattvam Asi comes from the Chandogya Upanishad, from the Samaveda. Ayamatma Brahma comes from Mandukya Upanishad, from the Atharveda. Prajnanam Brahma comes from the Aitreya Upanishad, from the Rig Veda. Aham Brahmasmi comes from the Brihadarika Upanishad, from the Yajur Veda. These four Vedas have got 4 Mahavakyas that are in the Upanishads. Tattvamasi, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. If you learn these 4 statements, you have learned the full Vedas. You don't need to learn the Vedas. You don't need to read Vedas. I'm guaranteeing that much to you. You don't need to learn. You just learn 4 statements. That's all. I am guaranteeing enlightenment. If you tell me these 4, you understand these 4 statements, I am guaranteeing enlightenment.
Sir, in Sarvasara Upanishad, yes, sir. Sir, I read the Sarvasara Upanishad. In it, it is said that the God is the Jeev as well as Chetan something. Jeev as well as Chetan, right?
God is a Jeev, means God is you. God is Chaitanya means God is the consciousness. So why are you getting complicated? Why are you wanting to complicate? Tushar, when I was in school, my teacher told me something. Let me explain to you what the teacher told. He said, when I give you a lollipop, you can eat the lollipop like this, or you can eat the lollipop like this. You can put like this and try to eat your lollipop like this. Now, if you want to eat the lollipop like this, you can never eat the lollipop. So better eat the lollipop like this. Don't complicate things. Make it simple. Tushar Modi, why do you want to complicate it? They say don't reinvent the wheel. The wheel is already invented. Don't reinvent it. It's already invented. What is already invented, why do you have to reinvent it? What is already simply being explained to you, why do you want to complicate it and waste your life and time? Thank you. Komal?
But I know, Guruji, what
One minute,
I have done
Komal,
in my last karma.
Please wait. Please, who this Tanu, right? Ruth Tanu, right? Please wait. Please wait. I'll come to you. Komal?
Yeah, Shivam, sir.
Sure.
Religion is just a stepping stone towards enlightenment. And in religion, we learned that God. After coming to enlightenment, the spiritual path, we learned that God is Sip.
Correct.
Supreme immortal power.
Correct.
So religion, we don't have to take with us all the way around. It's just that we should know that, okay, God is now Sip.
You said religion is a stepping stone.
Yes.
So you need to climb on the stepping stone to go towards God as Sip.
Correct. Correct.
But if you want to reach God as Sip, after stepping on the stepping stone, you must kick it. You must kick it.
Okay.
If you don't kick it, you will never be able to reach that top, because you'll always be standing on the step on that stone.
That's right.
Because we are stuck, what Rumataji said is very correct. Because we are stuck in religion, we cannot get enlightenment.
Right, sir.
You need to start.
Okay.
It is just religion. If you stick to religion, if you believe in religion all your life, I told you, without religion, you can't get enlightened. With religion, you can't get enlightened.
True.
In the beginning, you need religion to start. The moment you start your quest, your talash, your journey of enlightenment, drop religion. Drop it. Drop it completely. That is the only way to be enlightened.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rutanu. Thank you, Rutanu.
Guruji, I know that what I did in my last birth, I did very nice things and I had accumulated a lot of punya. That is how I got my mother and my father as my father, because they are so giving and so selfless and so sacrificing, and my sister also. So I definitely did
That
some
is a
good
very
karma.
philosophical. So that much we can come to know. What you're saying, that much is correct. But you can't make out where you were born in last Janma, what was your name, where were you, who were your parents in last Janma. You can only, it's what you're saying is very simple. If there are apples growing on the tree, then I know I planted apple seed. If there are mangoes growing on the tree, then I know I planted mango seed, obviously. So that is what you're saying is absolutely correct. So my dear friends, before we end the session.
Guruji,
yes. Bolo.
Guruji, one thing is there. When whatever we learn in childhood, I feel its mark remains for most of the time, for very long time. Because you see, when we were taught that God is in the temple, till now that effect is still there in mind. Now we have come in contact with you and we have listened to you daily. God lives in our heart and all the things which you are teaching us, but still somewhere that thing is still in mind. and then first we learn not correct things, and then we say unlearn those things. And so there can be some better way with which we can teach children about God.
Yeah, but a better way to teach children about God is not there, because we are all ignorant. We are all the blind leading the blind. Joe, the one who is enlightened will be liberated and become one with God. The one who is not enlightened will come back and teach the same nonsense to the children again. Till today, all of us in all our homes, we are teaching children wrong thing even today. Even today, Rumata ji, in all our homes, we are teaching children the wrong thing.
Then
So how many mothers have the courage? If I had a small child, I would have today stopped the child from learning history, geography, and started the child on Upanishads. How many mothers have the courage today to stop giving the children nonsense formal education and start giving them character building education? How many children, how many parents have the guts? No parent has the guts. The parent doesn't have the guts to teach the children character education. The parent doesn't have the guts to teach the children spirituality. So how will the children learn? Children cannot learn. Yes, Pavan, you want to say something?
Yeah, sir, I'll make it quick. I know it's time up. Sir, how much books have you written, sir? Is it 25 books of your total published?
Pavan, you should not. Pavan, this all is there in the internet. 52 books. And now 48 or 50 are published.
Okay, sir.
So what is your question?
Sir, my question was about that book, and I reframed the sentence which you told, sir. Let me know if it's right. Okay, just I'll make it quick. So the first you told, without religion we cannot have enlightenment. With religion we cannot have enlightenment. Right? That's what you told. But I reframed it. Let me know if it's right.
Yeah.
With religion we cannot. Without religion we cannot know enlightenment. With religion we cannot realize enlightenment. How is this, sir? Is this appropriate? I'll repeat it again. Without religion, we cannot.
You send it. No, you see. No, Pavan, you can send it to me by writing. I will please put the text. I will come back to you personally. Please send me your WhatsApp number. I will come back to you first. Close the session. See, this is what when a person like Pavan gets stuck with some things like this. This is just like a dog chasing its own tail. I tell Sudeep, very often I tell Sudeep, copy the number of Pavan. I tell Sudeep, don't let your mind make you go like a dog chasing its own tail. You know, Sudeep, how the dog chases its own tail? It goes round and goes round and goes round and goes. So what is the point if we keep on chasing our own tail? The dog will go on chasing. 100 times the dog will go round and round and round and round and round. But we are not going to get anywhere. My dear friends, every day you spend your valuable time and you come on this call. My duty is to help you go forward every day. My duty is to take 2 steps, 4 steps, 10 steps forward on this journey of enlightenment. Let me tell you one thing. If you achieve everything in this world, but you don't achieve enlightenment, you achieve nothing. If you achieve, even you become a millionaire, a billionaire, and you don't achieve enlightenment, you have achieved nothing. If you do not realize the truth in this life, your complete life is a waste. Complete life is a waste. You may become the prime minister or the president of a country. You may become a richest man in the world. You may become a mother and father who have got 4 children and 40 grandchildren. It makes no difference. All your relationships are useless. All your money, your possession, everything is useless if you have not attained the divine. If you have not attained the state of yoga. Tomorrow, I think the subject is living like a yogi. Tomorrow's Friday, I hope. Our session is at 7 or 7:30 tomorrow. And we will be talking how to live like a yogi. If you haven't learned how to live like a yogi, what have you learned? What is the use? You may be anybody. You may be the most powerful man in the world. You will die. And you will come back to The goal is liberation. The goal is unification. The goal is nirvana and moksha. And we try on this call every day to go one step in that direction. I bow down to you and we'll see you tomorrow at 7:30.